Hey Roses, it's Olena, otherwise known as OlenaRosanne, and as you can see, I'm already getting right on into this, showing you some of the products I think I'm going to be using in today's press-on nail set. Yes, you heard that right. I'm doing a press-on nail set, and this is my first one ever that I'm doing for someone else. And that someone else that I'm doing this for is my baby sister. Yes, my baby sister. This is her birthday present. And so I was like, you know what? I know what I can do for her, and I can make it myself. So before we get all the way into it, and while I'm cutting these nails down, because she doesn't do length like that, you know, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that. I don't know why you haven't done that yet. I know you've been to this channel before and you've seen me in your FYP. So go ahead and subscribe. Okay, give this video a thumbs up, share this with someone. I hope you leave me a comment at some point, and if you want to and are able to, go ahead and hype this video up. And just so you know, I even have a membership. Check it out in case you're interested. Okay, so I use my favorite tips of all time, and that is the Unigella tips. Now I had to cut these way down because I know from what I have seen of my sister, when she has worn press-on nails, she has to kind of get used to the length. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to make them very long. So I try to make them about the length of the nails I am wearing right now. And you already saw that earlier in the video. So I went ahead and filed it, cut it down and filed it into like an almond shape. I really wanted to be more of a stiletto because I know that's one of her favorite shapes. But I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and do this right now. And if I want to go ahead and crisp up the shape a little bit later, I can always do that. So I'm starting in with some, I did go ahead and buff the surface down so it's no longer shiny, and I'm going in with the Makartt base coat to get it all nice and tacky so I can move forward with this. Okay, so I am going to talk a little bit in this video because this is again my first very first press-on nail video that I am doing for someone else other than myself. And I thought, you know what, I'm not just going to leave him hanging and don't say nothing. I'm going to talk. Okay, so after that, after I cure that for 60 seconds, I go in with this color from Born Pretty, and this is called Black Glass Cat. This is a cat eye, and the reason why we're doing black is because this is going to be a Gothic birthday set. My sister's style, she likes Gothic everything. Okay, so I'm like, you know, when I was thinking about doing this, I was like, I got the perfect polish. She does like black, white, gray, red is her favorite color, but not red all over the place. And I did ask her, I was like, you know what, I know you like red, but she was like, well, not red all over the place. I said, like, red accents? She was like, yeah. And I know she likes rose gold, but rose gold is not really, I'm not going to add that into this at all, because I know she likes rose gold jewelry. But you know, because this cat eye has silver in it, we're going to go with silver, like the gunmetal type gems that I'm going to put on it that are Gothic. Okay, so anyway, so I'm doing, you know, doing what I need to do with this magnet here to make, you know, those magnetic particles pop on through. And I am trying to make it so most of the particles are more towards the bottom of the nail, because I know I'm going to be putting on these Gothic gems and I don't want it to be completely covered up. Okay, what I'm also doing is not all of the nails are going to have the cat eye on it, I want to go ahead and incorporate some foil. And I was like, you know what, I got this black and white marble type foil, and I thought it would just give it an interesting pop in the background. I didn't find out till later that my sister, she does like, you know, the web look. She don't like spiders, okay, but she does like the look of webs, okay? So I'm like, you know, right, this will kind of incorporate that without me having like spider gel, which would have been perfect, but I don't have that. I was like, let's go on with this foil. So I went ahead and cut out these pieces of foil here, and for me, I have found that it's a lot easier than trying to take that full length of foil and laying across the nail and, you know, whatever, possibly messing up more of the foil than I really need to. So I just went ahead and cut them into rectangular pieces. I went ahead and went in with that that foil gel from GAOY, which is just absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. If you saw, I think it was my last video, you saw how excited I was when I ripped that foil off, and bam, that design that I was looking for or two was actually on the nail. I didn't get all super excited, you know, like with my hands the way I showed it last time in the video. I kept that part to myself, but just know I was very excited. So I did go ahead and do that. I think I did 2 nails. I think I'm gonna show you like 2 of the nails I do that on, but I end up using this foil on quite a bit of the nails. Now, another thing about this set, since this is a birthday present and it was a surprise, you know, I kind of mentioned, you know, I was thinking about doing it, but I don't think my sister really thought I was going to do it because, you know, I suffer from a lot of chronic pain, and I've had autoimmune disease. I have all kind of stuff going on where I hurt, you know, just doing my own nails. I hurt not even doing nails at all. So she probably didn't think I was really going to do this, but I did. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. It looks cute, doesn't it? I mean, it looks like the press-ons are coordinating together. Yes. Okay, so since I had that foil, I did go ahead and just top it off with some top coat. I want to seal that all the way in because I'm going to be going in with another product right after this, and I just didn't, I don't know, I just need to seal in that foil. Okay, so I'm only going in with you know, the top coat, and then what did I say, top coat? I think I did go in with the top coat, but I did go in with base coat after that. Maybe I just showed the base part, because even after I sealed it in, it needed to be sticky and tacky again, because now I'm going in with the as you can see here, the builder gel. So I want to go ahead and go in with the builder gel because I want to reinforce the strength of this. I was thinking about doing poly gel, and I was like, no, I'm gonna save my poly gel for another set. Then I was thinking about acrylic. I was like, you know what, I don't feel like smelling it right now. So I went ahead with this IBD builder gel and just did a layer of that. I didn't really try to make an apex or anything like that because these are short nails. Okay, so I did go ahead and do what I could do with the builder gel, even it out a little bit. What I was trying to do is reduce the amount of filing, because y'all didn't tell me, those that do press-ons, okay, it is way harder than I thought, especially when it came to the filing part. Filing my nails while it's on my nails is way easier to me than filing a nail that's not attached to anything, because it's so small, which means I have to, you know, my grip on the nail needs to be tighter and everything like that, so it doesn't flip all over the place, which means more pain my hands are going to get. So that's what ended up happening. At this point, you know, I wanted to be done. Every hands was hurting, everything was hurting actually. But I was like, you know what? I need to at least get some of this builder gel on. Maybe not all the nails. Oh, I lost my train of thought. What I was going to tell you guys earlier is because this was going to be a surprise. I mean, now it's after the fact. She's already received them and everything. But because this was going to be a surprise, I did not know my sister's nail sizes. Okay? I had no idea. So I basically made a press on in every single size in the container except for 2. I didn't use like the smallest pinky and then one of the other sizes, because I'm like, no, I know her pinky ain't that tiny, and it was another size. So I was like, you know what, out of all these nails, which ended up being 20 nails I ended up doing, I know there's going to be a size that fits every single nail that she has on her 2 hands. Okay, anyway, so after getting all that builder gel laid out, I did go ahead and wipe off the sticky layer, did some filing, and then wiped it off again to get all the dust off. Now I'm going in with some top coat. Just starting from that point, because I am done at this point, I'm done with all the layers and pretty much all the filing. So now it's time for the gems I got. Okay, so if you saw my video with the Amazon haul, I did explain to you that I decided to go with Gothic gems that had some red in it, and also I need to have the gems that have the drip effect, because my sister has a tat. She has several tats actually that have the drip effect, but one of them was a heart. One of them is a heart with the drip effect, which she does like. So I had to get, as you see, that middle nail, it has a heart and it has a drip effect on the bottom. The thumb has a moon with the drip effect. So I listened, okay? I be listening and taking mental notes, because you just never know when you need those mental notes, okay? And I know she likes skulls. Yes, she has shirts with skulls and stuff on it. So, I decided to go ahead and on this day when I was doing this, this was day 2, okay? I did this in a series of days. At the end of the first day, I hurt so bad, y'all, from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I'm telling you, I hurt so bad. I was so sore. I remember getting up, going into the kitchen to get some water, and my son taking my youngest son taking the water from me, talking to my mom, just go sit down. Because I was looking that pitiful and barely walking, okay? Yeah. So anyway, this is the second day, and I think this is about 5 a.m. And, you know, I was determined to get enough of this done to show her a sneak peek of it. On this day, it was at her actual birthday, which was April 28th. So I went ahead and got these gems on here. Did a flash cure and did a full cure for 60 seconds. I did a little video of it. I called my sister trying to wake her up or whatever to, you know, say happy birthday and show her what I did so far, but I think she didn't answer. So I ended up sending her a video of what I did, and that was before I started putting all these spikes on it. And of course she responded, and the excitement was real. So I was very, very happy. I was like, you know, I'll let you know this is what it looks like so far. Mine's the spikes. Now I need to go ahead and put the spikes on. So throughout the rest of that day, I went in, and this is basically all the nails for one hand. And I started putting on the spikes, which was a nice little touch to add around the cuticle area. At least that's what I thought. And then I was like, should I add anything else to it? And I was like, nah, I think there's enough going on. You know, if she runs into anybody, you know, they see her nails, it would probably be a conversation starter. But I thought this was super cute, and I was proud of myself because it was actually coming together. Then I went in with another layer of top coat to seal every little thing in, including those spikes, because I want her to have these for the long haul. Okay, so I need to make sure everything was nicely sealed in and looking shiny as ever. And let me tell you, I did get this Makartt top coat in my last Amazon haul, and the new and improved formula is wonderful. And the brush, it's a rounded brush, it fits exactly where it needs to fit. And I was reading on, I think, Amazon, and Makartt's description, they describe this as being like a diamond top coat, and I agree. You can't see it right now, but the shine is everything. I noticed a difference. I had the old formula, and now I upgraded to the new formula, and there is a absolute difference. So if you guys were thinking about getting this, go ahead and do that. I will go ahead and have the link to everything I'm using in the description box. If you want to go ahead and check it out, click that Amazon link. If you do, you know, I'm an Amazon associate. If you happen to click on it and this happens to be one of Amazon's qualifying purchases at the time, I may get a little bit of commission from that. And you know, the commission is some cents, but them cents add up to dollars. Let me tell you, this top coat is worth it. And the top coat I got, it came 2 in a pack. I mean, you can get it by itself, but it comes 2 in a pack. It also comes with the top coat and the base coat together that are in a 2-piece pack too. Just letting you know, just in case. Okay, so here I am, you know, sealing in. This is the second set here, the second hand, and this was the third day. We are almost at the end of this video. There's not even a whole minute left, y'all. Let me know what you think so far. How do you think I did? You know, doing these press-ons. Let me tell you, these press-ons were everything. I went ahead and also filed the inside, so they were already etched for my sister, and also crisped up the outside. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again, but maybe not. Anyway, let me know what you think. Would you wear these? Do you know someone who would wear these? And you know, check out my sister on social media as well. I'll go ahead and leave her link in the description box because she is the true artist for real, so you may like her work. But yeah, y'all, I can't believe I did this. I surprised her with this yesterday, and yeah, I just popped up and woke her up out her sleep with with these press-ons, and I can't wait until she wears them. I told her to send me a picture of what they look like on her hands, but she has her own personalized press-ons from her big sister. So anyway, let me know what you think, y'all, and I'll talk to you later, roses.